Hello everyone. Most people love TF2 with its great weapons, taunts, and best of all, hats. Anyways, as there is good weapons, there is also a crap ton of terrible ones. So today, we will be counting down the 9 worst TF2 weapons. There will be some rules. I will only be counting one weapon for each class, and this list was hard to make because each class has a lot of crappy weapons. And remember, this is my opinion. Anyways, let's go. The worst weapon for Scout was a hard choice as he has many bad weapons, but the worst weapon for Scout has to be the Fan of War. I know it's predictable, but I nearly chose the Rap Assassin because that's terrible as well. Bauble, seriously. But whatever, this weapon has some very bad stats. Seriously, minus 75 damage? Seriously? You're gonna tell me that I do 9 damage per hit? Oh, but you get the crits on the second hit. Oh yeah, good, 27 damage. Oh wait, I just realised the bat does 35 damage every hit normally, and 105 on crit. So why would I ever need to use this unless I'm using it for teamwork like MVM, where you hit like a robot and the team does mini crits? But you know what else does that job? The buff banner. So what's the point? The soldier has great weapons, but he does have a lump of crap in his arsenal. The Liberty Launcher is terrible. Oh wait, the cam angle is terrible too. But that's besides the point. The Liberty Launcher has a tasty minus 25% damage penalty, which makes the difference for a high damage class like the soldier. So instead of dealing 80 to 100 damage, you deal 60 to 100 damage, which means you might have to shoot 3 times at a light class instead of 2, which can be detrimental, giving life or death for competitive players. The upsides are 25% damage resistance from rocket jumping and 40% faster projectile speed along with 5 rockets. You're probably thinking, wow, those are some great good upsides. No, they are not. This weapon would have been better if they just reversed the stats. It does more damage, less click size, and more damage from rocket jumping, blah 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 blah. I love playing Pyro. He has got the best and most overpowered weapons around, from the flare gun to the degreaser. Oh wait, that was nerfed. Anyway, there is only one weapon that I can really consider to be the worst, and that has to go to the sharpened volcano fragment. It is the epitome of bad weapons. It has 20% damage penalty and lights enemies on fire on hit. This is one relatively self-explanatory weapon because do you know what else sets enemies on fire? Your flamethrower. So why do I ever need to use this weapon? The man from Scotland himself. The Demoman is my personal favourite class. Personality-wise, he is a drunk black Scottish maniac with a great arsenal with amazing weapons ranging from the Iron Bomber to the Islander. This man truly means business. But do you know what doesn't mean business? The bloody Claddamore? Scantily Claddamore women? Whatever. This is the most pointless melee weapon I've ever seen. It yields some of the most random stats. Plus 25 health on kill, 25% charge on kill, but has no random crits and damage vulnerability. Seriously? What's the point? Literally every other weapon is just as good. What makes this weapon bad is the fact that they changed it so much. It used to be so good. Why Volvo? You first ruin your cars and now you ruin the Claddamore. Oh Heavy, why are you so underplayed? With many great high damaging miniguns, fists and he does have one pile of horse crap. The Brass Beast. Oh, but the Brass Beast has 20% damage bonus. Shut up. Don't let this fool you. This weapon should be renamed the slowest train moving at 2 km/h gun. This weapon is horrifying with its slow everything. So you want to kill that scout? Don't worry, just wait 5 hours for me to spin up the gun. And give me 10 more hours to move where the scout went. You see, what I mean is, what use is the increased damage when you can't even hit the damn enemies? Because they've already run away. The only use I can see of this weapon is when you're sitting on the control point and you become a stationary sentry. Engineer is my favourite class, by far. I just love helping my team and building sentries, and I'm just waffling on. Anyway, most of his weapons are good, not exactly the highest damage dealers, but there is one weapon that is bad, so unquestionably bad. The bloody Pomzon. This disgusting, vile and putrid weapon is the most disgusting excuse for a weapon. It's not that this weapon is bad, it's just that it's too good and unquestionably annoying. This weapon saps the uber from medics and drains the cloak from spy like a leech. Not only that, it deals 70 damage per shot and can penetrate through enemies. I feel like I don't even need to continue or the rage will become too much. By far, my least favourite class is the medic. I know I will have killed thousands of medic lovers just by that sentence alone. The reason I don't like medic very much is because of the lack of fun I have while playing him. But one weapon, as mentioned in previous videos, is inexcusably bad. The overdose. This weapon makes me feel like taking an overdose of every class A drug at the same time, while having a seizure. It has a damage penalty of 15%. Well, that's not much, but yes it is. That turns 10 damage to 8 and sometimes 9, which is huge. And it also has a speed bonus on full uber, so you get 20% speed. But here's the catch. It only works when the weapon is out. But you know what else adds speed when using it? Your medi gun. And when you're healing a scout, you move the speed of a scout. So why would you ever need to move faster? The sniper is such a great class when you know how to play him. Every time you get a headshot, it's like Christmas. But what if you can't do headshots? Well, the Sydney Pistol is for you. The Sydney Sleeper Giratis an enemy every time you hit them, while scoped, for 2 to 8 seconds. This sounds pretty good, doesn't it? Apart from the fact you can't headshot. Enough said. Oh Spy, why I find you so annoying and I despise you in every way. And fun at the same time. Every time I get backstab or backstab, it triggers the opposite emotion of either happy or disgust. Anyway, the weapon that I dislike the most is the red tape recorder. Let me get this straight, I don't hate this weapon, it's fun to use from time to time. I hate other spies using it on me. It is the worst thing you can ever know. So you just upgraded your sentry to level 3, and then Mr. Spy over here uses his tape recorder, and boom, it's now level 1. This is the sole reason I hate this weapon. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more. Bye.